So, okay, you're smaller school, you're minority, it's COVID, you don't have a job, bills are coming in, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do in the world. Everybody just keeps telling you no. How do you power through that? Because a lot of people are going to turn that into victim mentality. They're going to go into a hole. They're going to sit in depression on the couch. I'm sure you probably had some tough days, didn't you?
Most definitely, but like I'm a person that studies the greats. So like I look at Kobe Bryant, I look at Michael Jordan, Jeff Bezos, and different people. They had tough days, but they powered through it. So there's a standpoint where like I understood like I'm at a certain point and I'm trying to get to another point. And at the end of the day, if I want to be considered one of the greats or I want to keep elevating, there's an aspect where I have to just figure out how to get past that difficulty. One of my friends told me that Jeff Bezos, the same year him and his wife got his divorce, a divorce is always emotionally tough for anybody. But also that same year, he also took him and his best friend to space. So there's an aspect of like, no matter what you have going on in your personal life, the trials and tribulations is just a part of life and the game of everything. And once you can recognize you're in a bad situation, that's means you're that much sooner to getting out of the situation. So with that being said, if you want to achieve a certain level, get to certain like viewpoints and standpoints in life, you have to overcome trials and tribulations, and it's just a part of life. And that's something I had to learn to accept. What's going on in my personal life and what's going on in my career, company development, or whatever I'm doing, it's all connected and it's going to interfere with each other at some viewpoint or some crossing. You know, I had to just learn that's just a part of it and just slowly do what you can in the moment to get yourself out of it.
Let's pick that college kid up again, and they're a couple years into one degree or another, and they're struggling. They don't know if they can make it. They don't know if they've got what it takes. They're beating themselves up, right? What piece of advice would you give them?
I would tell them there's an aspect when you sign up for something, a lot of times we don't know what we're really signing up for. But you wanted to take on that challenge because you had an end goal, you had a vision, you had a reason. At the end of the day, that reason is still there. Now you're just being challenged to get to that point. If you ask for wisdom, expect to have problems because the wise know how to deal with problems because they experienced plenty of them. If you want patience, be ready to deal with difficult people because they're going to challenge your patience and teach you how to be more patient. So don't ask to be strengthened in the area of life and not expect to be challenged. So just because you're emotionally demoralized in the moment, that's just your emotion. You can recognize how you're feeling is different from how the situation actually is. And the ability to control your emotions and the ability to look at things objectively is the difference between you gaining everything you can out of a situation, finding opportunities to elevate yourself and find new ways to develop yourself. That's the difference of being able to view that, see that, and get that moment, the most out of it. And the moment I started doing that, that's when life became a little bit more enjoyable from the standpoint of I'm excited to see what I'm going to do next year. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but the mindset is if I'm constantly achieving my best and doing my best and seeking opportunities, I will eventually get to a point where I'll be happy.
100%. You are the connector. You are the solution builder. You are the person that can get people to work together. If you had to leave right now and you never came back and everything you've ever done disappears, what's the one thing you would leave for all those coming behind you?
So one thing I've recently always been asking myself is how do I want to define myself as a man? When I walk away from everybody, what's the thing that I want them to say? What's the thing I want to be known for? I just want to be known for my impact. When you look at the greats, they're known for their impact, the ability to take somebody that was a 0 to a 10 and make them look like they're the best player alive. Everybody around me, I just want to impact for the simple fact, I impact you, you grow, you impact me, I grow, and we keep impacting each other. But that's just the thing. Everything's like a chemical reaction. So I just want to, if I could leave everything, it's just the impact, the imprint of knowing the fact that the people after me learned from me and just transcended that much more.